Hello, I'm Chris. This is Gross Models. Welcome to issue 29 of building the Batmobile, the Tumbler from the Dark Knight trilogy series. Let's look at the magazine first. 10 years ahead of the rest. Detective Comics, obviously they've groundbreaking in its time in the 1950s by the sounds of it. O'Neill and Adams Batman. I don't know what was different about them, but I like Batman, but he's not my favourite character. So there's a page from history. Right, this, I'm not sure what I know what we're building, but I'm not sure why we're building it. We are building like a turntable. Ball bearings in a plate. We're putting the ball bearings in the plate this time, and then next time we're going to be adding the extra plates to the plate to make it rotate. I don't know why. I'm assuming part of the display rather than part of the actual model, but yeah, I could be completely wrong. And it's going to be ages before we find out by the looks of it. Because I think we do this and then that, and then put it aside and don't use it for a long time. So, well, let's see what it's going to build like. Okay, here we have the parts. Not really much to do in this one. As I say, there's things, but more screws than we've had for a while. But it's all just the same sort of stuff. We've got AP screws, which we have a selection of, obviously. Basically, we're putting a ball bearing onto the hole. And then we are putting that over the top and holding it in place with 2 screws. As I say, not rocket science, not really difficult. It's just the case of doing that multiple times. So it gives us a little ball brace that we can then use to rotate things. I don't know. I've not figured out what it's for yet. Did have a quick look, and I had a look at next time's issue, and it just says about putting the plates on it, but I don't know, not sure. But anyway, I shall get all of these done. Obviously, I need to get them all in, and then I shall go back around and tighten them all up, make sure they're all nice and secure before we come along and put the plates on next time. But for now, that is pretty much it. I will take the advantage of talking to you while I'm doing another one or two of these. And reminding you that you can help out the channel by liking and subscribing, leaving a comment. Any engagement with the channel is always worthwhile to YouTube. They like it when people talk to me. As do I, of course, anyway, but yeah. If you really want to help out, then you can become a channel member by clicking the join button underneath this or any of my videos. Or indeed, pop along to Patreon and become a channel patron for me. All very much appreciated. But, even watching the videos and, interacting with the channel is always appreciated and I hope worthwhile to you. I do get some feedback from channel members and patrons saying that they enjoy it and like helping out and stuff. So, yeah, come along, join in, pop along and say hello, or even just comment on this video and say if you're liking the build so far, if you're not, if you've got any observations, suggestions, anything like that, really. It's always nice to keep in touch. So thank you very much for that. I'm almost done now, so I might as well get the last ones in, and then you can see what it's going to really look like properly. Let me get the last one on there, making sure I get these the right way up. Well, I even tipped out the right number of screws. I think, yeah, there's still screws in the packet, so I just tipped out the right number. That's unusual. That's got to be worth a like and a subscribe anyway, and that, if nothing else. So, yeah. So there we have it. After tightening these up, I will come back and join next time. But that's going to be some sort of rotating platform. Don't know exactly why, but yeah. Thanks for watching. Stay safe. I'll see you for this more very soon. Bye-bye for now.
Yeah.